I'm here today with Jade Beutler, who is CEO of Barlean's, one of the, well, I'd say, premier makers of flaxseed oil. But today, Jade, we're going to be talking about the importance of EFAs and omega-3s in our diet. And that, my question is, how important are they?
Omega-3 fatty acids are critical for every single function of the human body. The cardiovascular system, even hair, skin, and nails comes in with omega-3 fatty acids. Reduction in chronic obstructive diseases, reductions in inflammation. Omega-3 fatty acids are critical for everybody and at every stage of life.
Now, where do we find our EFAs in the Western diet?
Well, the challenge with the Western diet is that omega-3 fatty acids have been very effectively removed from our food chain. So it's very difficult. If you have a diet high in fish, high in flaxseed, you're going to get some omega-3s, but otherwise you're going to get very little omega-3 fatty acids in the standard Westernized diet.
Well, we always talk about or we're in school and we hear about the food pyramid. Does these EFAs, the omega-3s, are they even on the food pyramid?
Interestingly, they are not on the food pyramid.
They're not on the food pyramid?
They're not on the food pyramid, but they're deemed as absolutely essential nutrients, which means that you must ingest them in your diet because your body cannot synthesize them. So we must eat them either in the foods that we eat or through nutritional supplements.
All right. Now, how does the role, how can someone use the Barlean's brand, EFAs to supplement their diet?
Yeah, well, it's been a challenge to take omega-3 fatty acids. Many people and most people have heard of fish oil, and fish oil has become increasingly popular. The challenge with fish oil, as you know, is that it tastes like a dead fish. You get the dreaded, what are called the fish burps.
Right.
And you get a regurgitation. Flaxseed oil is a plant-based source, which is a good alternative. You can take that in the way of flaxseed oil, which you can stir into your oatmeal. Or Barlean's has innovated a new way of taking omega-3 fatty acids that we say tastes like dessert. It doesn't have the texture or the taste of an oil. It tastes like a fruit smoothie. And we call these omega swirls.
Well, I've tried these omega swirls, and ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. It tastes more like a dessert than a regular supplement. I find myself, Jade, maybe taking a little bit more than I normally would because, well, it just tastes so good.
Well, the good news is it does taste good. You can get it in the diets of kids. You can put it in oatmeal. You can put it on pancakes. You can take it straight from the spoon. It doesn't look anything or taste anything like fish oil. We also make these in a flaxseed oil.
And every kid in America loves the Barlean's.
They do.
Don't they?
Absolutely. It's critically important for kids. They know that kids that have a higher intake of omega-3 fatty acids, you take the Japanese culture, for example, these kids are very intelligent. And one of the reasons they think that they're so intelligent is because of the high amount of omega-3 fatty acids in their diet.
And we're also looking at it for children and as well, adults like you and I, the older generation right now, that these omegas help to improve brain power, improve cardiovascular health, and even our immune system.
Absolutely. There's a very interesting study that just came out that shows that omega-3 fatty acids may even reduce age. And that's through reducing the length of the telomeres. It prevents the telomeres, the wick at the end of your genes, from shortening and therefore keeping us younger.
So if I drink a bottle a day, I'll knock a year off my looks every week. Is that right?
Well, I'd like to think so.
I'll try it, or I'll go bathe in it, because I'll do anything to start looking younger every single day.
Well, you're doing a great job,
well,
and obviously people that listen to you and glean this advice are going to be better for it.
Well, Jade, thank you so much for appearing on Nutritional Living. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it from the man in the areas of we need those EFIs every single day. And one more question.
Sure.
What's the ratio that we need to have today?
Well, unfortunately, most Americans, if you measure the amount of omega-3 in their tissues, they're only going to get about 20% between that and omega-6. So omega-3 is critically important. We're not getting nearly enough. We know that Greenland Eskimos had about 70% of omega-3 versus omega-6 in their tissues, and they had amongst the lowest incidence of heart disease ever recorded. So we need much more than we're getting. Right now, again, 20% versus the Greenland Eskimo at 70%. So we need a heck of a lot more than what we're getting in the standard diet.
Well, hey, thank you again for coming onto the show. I know this information is just going to be blessing a lot of people out there. And this is just an easy way to improve your health by adding more EFAs. And of course, Barlean's is the one to do it with.